Welcome, Pisces. Sorry it's taken me so long to get to you guys. The energy's been a little bit tough this week. I tend to run out of steam early in the day. I did go to the beach yesterday, so I got some fresh perspective. And still, I did some work this morning, so I'm still getting a little bit drained. But let's see what's going on for Pisces. This is a general reading for Pisces for June 2023. We're going to start setting the tone with the Fortune's Oracle and Rider-Waite for the main read and for the clarifiers. We'll pull some oracles at the end as well. And let's see what's going on for you. June 2023 for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What's going on for you guys, Pisces? Judgment came right up there. 14 is today's date. That's the Temperance card of patience and balance, of that higher love, the angelic realms. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So maybe I should open a book for you since the page is open right there. So there's some peace there. So you may have maybe you have a question. Maybe you're just looking for peace. And again, just open a random page. Don't think about it. Just open a page, just feeling good, feeling relaxed, and just see what the message is for you. You never know what you're going to get. Like life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. The 5 of celebrations, which is the Hierophant, which has been a big topic for me this week. The Hierophant in alchemy is the master of the hidden house. And again, references to the student becoming the alchemist. And you pass the 3 keys at the end. Celebrations, gifts, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. And 5 is also freedom, change, and expansion. Hierophant is the Taurus energy, and the Temperance card is Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with those energies as well. So again, taking the lid off, opening a book. See what the surprise is. You never know what you're going to get. And we have the star here too. And the bow on top. So the AE, the symbol, the ash symbol in Pleiadian is bright light. So that's like the topping on the cake, the bow on top of the gift. That's also coming up for you. And the bottom of the deck, or the underlying energy for you, is that bright light heart. The wish of the 35, the wounded warrior. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. And that's all about the wounded warrior's surrender for your wishes to all come true. And there's the star again, okay? So is your wish to be a star, or is it to light up your heart? That's really beautiful, warm energies. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Yay, Pisces. I just looked at this card, and it looks like someone's head slumped over on a desk, like they fell asleep on their books. That's so weird. I don't know, do you see that? I don't know if you can see it from the viewer. I'm going to pull that card out again. So it looks like a person whose head is slumped over into their book. They're so tired, they just fell over. So you may be feeling that same energy as me. And remember that if you're really exhausted all the time right now, it's just the pumped up energies as we're going into the solstice. And in Lionsgate too, coming up on August 8th. Maybe your gift is to get some rest or sleep. Very interesting there. Maybe you were so sleepy you fell asleep before you could open up your gift. So who's giving you a gift here? It's not Pisces' birthday right now. Are you making a decision to give yourself a gift? Or open up your gifts that you're receiving from Source? Time to open up that present, that box of chocolates, to see which one you're going to get. Pisces, June 2023. Wow, the Ace of Cups. And this could be self-love. This is the Holy Grail for me, right? An offer of love, self-love, spiritual love, new love, whatever it may be for you. It is being served to you. right? On the hand of source right there, okay? It's all about love. Look at that. The challenge being the Two of Cups, the one-to-one, the soulmate energy, looking into each other's eyes. The foundation is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, Pisces. The Ace of Pentacles. That could be, you know, offering of a whole new life. A whole new world, right? Offering this whole new world, which Pentacles incorporates all of the elements. So that would be all of the aces leading up to the Pentacles. And then receiving love in return as well. Offering time, money, and effort, or a whole new life. Perhaps offering a blessing. The gold coin can represent Christ consciousness as well. And in the recent past here is the Hierophant reverse, where we just talked about the Alchemist, right? The initiator of becoming the Alchemist, but needing to pass those three keys at the end. So we get to Capricorn as graduation after finishing Sag. Then Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the three keys that you need to pass. So the final exams before you can actually become a full alchemist or the crystal man. One more card and I have to shuffle again. The Page of Wands is crowning you here. Page of Wands reversed, right? When they're upright, they're excited, they're inspired. And we talked about in my other video today the difference between inspiration and aspiration, where inspire is to breathe in, but aspire is to desire to breathe in. It also means for God to take your breath away, or God or Source breathing through you. So we have this energy of a need for that energy. This could be frustration, exhaustion, maybe the child's energy who's all over the place. This could be ADHD kind of energy. They could be sick, you know, just fighting that low energy here, or just all over the place and scattering that energy, right? Scattering that energy. Maybe someone's dealing with finals right now, and that's just the way they're feeling. This is for Pisces. So then you have the Eight of Pentacles upright. So this is somebody, you know, working away, getting their ducks in a row, perhaps working like an assembly line, very organized and structured there, being very creative, or getting back to work. And then you see yourself as the Seven of Pentacles, which can be daydreaming. It can be stockpiling, but you're being still, perhaps deciding how you want to spend that money. Do you want to save it? Do you want to spend it? Do you want to go back to work? Do you want to invest it? Are you assessing your own worth and not feeling worth enough? Okay. So what's around you, or how others might see you, Pisces, is Pisces. What was that? The Ace of Wands reversed. So again, there's this passionate frustration here after all this positive flow. Some frustration, a lack of growth, a lack of creativity, or the need for this, you know, perhaps having trouble seeing the humor in things, or getting aroused, right? Because you're not feeling worthy. The block here coming up is the Temperance card reversed, which can be a lack of patience or a short fuse, as the energy of the fallen angel. And Sagittarius reverse coming up here as well as the block for you. So the challenge for you is the Two of Cups, right? That coming together, face to face, agreeing, partnership, just really resonating with each other as soulmates, really blending. And of course there's medical symbolism there, and perhaps bartending as well. But the block for you is a lack of patience, right? Or feeling like the fallen angel, right? Just feeling off balance. Oh, that came up together. That was interesting. This was bowed like an arc. Here is the Page of Pentacles here at the end, which is the curious one, the student of alchemy, like the initiator. After this frustration energy, these could be two separate children or just different kinds of messages as well. This could be the student who's a really good student and is really curious, or is just examining every detail of this gold coin they got over here. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed, which is an unstable home, or perhaps someone's moving or visiting, or just the party's over and you have to get back to work or back to school. Maybe someone's going to summer school. And just one more card here, and then we'll just pull. So it looks like someone's healing, or they're forgiving, they are apologizing here. And just in general, could be a need to heal. I'll pull a few more cards in case we need them at the end to close up this story here. Well, that was quick. All right, let me just, okay. The bottom of the deck is the Sun. All right, let's see what's going on in the underlying energies. So right off the top, you have the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Sun, which is amazing energy. I was at the beach with my daughter yesterday, which is, you know, this energy. She's a Pisces. So perhaps just being a fool, having fun at the beach, or enjoying the sunshine, or keeping your energy clear into yourself, or perhaps dealing with a sister, or again, you know, the Fool with their best friend. You could be out with your dog or your pup or your kids and just enjoying life in general. This is beautiful, happy energy. But prior to that, what was going on? Right? There's a lot of reversed major arcana right there. We have the Page of Swords upright here. And that could be a message or a child stepping up to the plate. But there's a need for strength and courage here, or perhaps a pet who's feeling weak. All right, this is in some kind of twist of fate or downturn, or things just feeling slow or not going your way. And again, the detoxing here to break the chains and awaken, right, to ego and let go of what's left. Perhaps you don't have a lot to spend, but you need to fix up the place, or maybe make amends with someone. Perhaps want to buy them a little present. And again, to recover, to heal together. This could be injury, illness, or being in exile and coming back into the fold in order to enjoy some freedom in a leap of faith, perhaps with a best friend, or just some time in the sun and a hike. Perhaps wanting to keep to yourself and just keep it simple, or just purify your energies here and allow the sun to shine. And this could be with your sunshine, with your child, whoever you most love to play with here. It could just represent your children as well. So let's just put these like this. Yeah, I'm not going to put them all out here, but there's definitely some detoxing going on there, which would be Capricorn reversed, and then this is Capricorn or Pisces reversed as well. We have Aries upright, Pisces or Virgo sometimes for me, and then we have Leo upright here as well. So a lot of major arcana in the underlying energies. So perhaps you've been dealing with a lot of major issues lately, and maybe you want to keep it more simple here, but you do have Taurus reversed over here and Sag reversed over here. Kind of like bookends or pillars, keeping the gates open, but they're both reversed. So this Hierophant, can be divorce, that can be a break in contract and that being exposed, or perhaps just alternative spirituality and exposing that, or just really energizing it, or getting big downloads. So I did pre-shuffle these cards just so you know as well. So on top we have Leo upright with the kids, sunshine, really energized. And then we have the Hierophant reversed, the need to take tests, or the need to start over in some aspect of your life regarding contracts or commitments or guidance perhaps. And this has to do with structures and the powers that be, perhaps after a vacation or taking time off and not wanting to go back to work or back to whatever commitments you have, or the same old belief systems or the same old family values that you're being held to. Again, we have 2 pages here, and we had a Page of Swords over here. So there's definitely some kid energy here, or messages or pets, whatever you're dealing with. And it's all about big love coming in here. And this could be a big offer to yourself, right? After this nice vacation, and offering yourself some time, money, and energy, perhaps to just be still and to appreciate what's right in front of you, or perhaps assess some things you need to take care of. And we have the Page of Wands reverse coming up with this Wounded Warrior reverse, which is surrender. A lot of wands being released here, of frustrations. You know, giving up to just relax and do nothing. And there's the Nine of Pentacles reversed too. This could be a dependent or someone feeling really spent. Maybe they spent too much money, or just their energy is spent. And again, we have the Wounded Warrior is just surrendering. They don't have enough energy to keep going to the 10, not today anyway. So there's two people. One who may be spent in a more practical way, and one's more spent in a more passionate way, after perhaps dealing with some frustration or an illness perhaps, or being off and not wanting to get back into that routine again. And the Hierophant reversed for Pisces, June 2023. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. So she could be just being moody. Maybe she's sad about something. She could be emotionally detached and just, you know, not feeling it. She could be depressed. She could be drinking too much. And there could be a divorce here she could be dealing with. Maybe she's just sad at night, or feeling non-committal, right? There may be a lack of love here, or a lack of affections at night, or just feeling unloved at night when the wolves are howling. And again, this could be a breakup of a marriage right there. And it's not over yet. So, and perhaps she has to face her fears. She doesn't want to. And there could be a Gemini involved there. And Cancer. Cancer upright, Gemini reversed. And again, Taurus reversed. The foundation for you, Pisces, is the Hierophant upright. And there's the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Very interesting, because the Hierophant's now reversed and the Ace of Pentacles is now upright. So in the recent past, there was a commitment. There were the powers that be, perhaps the all boys club. This could be a Taurus person, or a business, a religion. And perhaps they were withholding from you. Maybe you're withholding from yourself, but this is Taurus energy. There could be a Taurus that's been withholding from you, or playing hardball, or trying to magnetize a new life or more money. And here the offer's coming through, right? So this could be someone waiting on a divorce and getting a divorce, and now they can offer something. And then this new information may knock you off balance here. Maybe make you feel rejected, or jealous, or just tired and moody, like the Queen of Cups over here. And is that the Queen of Cups, or is that somebody else? Centrally is that Ace of Cups. And there's that Page of Pentacles again, right here. Okay, so this could be a child, a student. It could be you starting something new, a new endeavor, and actually getting it off the ground. Right? Perhaps a good self-initiator. And there's that Ace of Cups again coming into them. Look at that. So this Page of Pentacles may have Taurus in their chart, but I wouldn't say it's a sun sign or rising sign for that Page of Pentacles. Maybe more likely a Capricorn or Virgo energy, this Page of Pentacles. But receiving love perhaps from a partner here, or someone who's very close, a soulmate. Challenged by the Ace of Swords reversed and injustice here. So again, a split and perhaps a divorce still going on with the Justice card reversed. It's not done yet. Put that up here. But this is also could be coming face to face to agree to disagree, or to come to some agreement so it can be over already. And again, there's two. Look at all the swords before. We had the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, but the Ace of Cups was upright here. There was love being offered. So there's a lot of frustrations and a lack of truth in a split here. The need for clarity, the need for perhaps some inspiration or energy to get it done. And again, taking a load off, dumping a load, perhaps confessing what you've been holding back right here with this person. The crowning energy of the Page of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reversed. All right, detoxing. So perhaps just detoxing, trying to break those chains of addictions, codependencies. And there's the Page of Swords upright. Stepping up to the plate, right, to cut them chains. But it's exhausting. And there's the Knight of Wands rushing in to save the day, to help. That could be an older sibling, perhaps, with a message to help you break your chains. Or is that you being the one saving the day? There's very fiery energy up here. You're coming up as more Pentacles and Pisces, which is water. And right here is you may be the worker of the two. If you're dealing with a relationship, maybe you had a falling out recently, just struggling. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, or perhaps a Leo, or a sibling, or a child. And you're the responsible one here, needing to make these choices about finances, perhaps, or how your time, money, or effort would be spent. The Eight of Pentacles is upright there. And notice we have the Eight of Pentacles here with the 7 plus 1 Pentacles, the 8 right here. So maybe you wanted to make 8 Pentacles, so because you know you wanted to hold on to the 7, but there was 1 Pentacle you wanted to do something special with. The 8 of Pentacles here, and there's that 1 Pentacle again. All right, so the Two of Cups was reversed before, along with some suffering and silence, stressed out, a need to sleep, not getting sleep, perhaps over isolating or feeling like you're going nuts, and then coming out about it. And this is in the work that you're doing. It doesn't have to be at work. It can be getting your bills done, any kind of creative work you might do. But it's really honing your craft there and getting your ducks in a row, aligning with what serves you. And before, it just wasn't happening, right? Two people weren't agreeing with each other, and it was just making you nuts. And then coming out finally, perhaps. Maybe you had to deal with a parent who's having dementia or Alzheimer's issues, or dealing with a loss of patience here, whether that's your own temper or literally dealing with patience, and perhaps your business isn't doing as well as usual. But you see yourself as that 7 of Pentacles. And there we got the 6 of Cups. There's some beautiful loving energy right here. Definitely soulmate, fond memories, the past life. And this is the Knight of Pentacles, perhaps an earth energy there. And that could be yours because you're seeing yourself as earthy. You could have some earth in your chart. But again, going back to work after giving some love to a soulmate. And being practical, that humble, loyal servant. And perhaps working with perhaps a big company or a big family. This could be a family, business, community, or legacy. Or working on heaven on earth. And how do you want to spend your time, money, and energy? Is this what you want to do? And it's all upright right here for you. So it is very positive energy. And again, is that feeling of having to go back to work after enjoying some time off? What's around you or how others might see you is that Ace of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands. Okay. The 5 of Wands reversed is ending conflict, but this also can be feeling like you're in a losing battle, perhaps with boredom, or learning how to love yourself, learning how to only stay with people who love you in the right way, not letting people continue to do the same thing to you, right? Offering just a little bit of love over and over again, same old, and there's that boredom and apathy energy. But boredom is really time to ground and integrate and master what you've just been through. You need to be still at times to counteract the energies you just expanded into. But there's some energy of brokenness, broken down. Perhaps someone broke up. This can be a break in, a break out, a breakthrough. Emergent energy like the ambulance here. And again, the energy of the sphinxes, right? Perhaps someone plays the devil's advocate with you and you don't want to play sevens. You don't want to play 7 questions, right? Answering a question with a question. That could be getting on your nerves. And feeling like you've got no options. Or maybe you're stuck without a car. Or maybe somebody you're close to is stuck without a car. and that messes your plans up. The block here is Temperance. Temperance. That fell in my lap kind of backwards. It slid backwards. There may be a message there. We have the High Priestess here of clear energy. This can be a psychic energy, your own psychic abilities, or just keeping things to yourself to keep your energy nice and clear and calm. Perhaps the secret keeper, the silent partner, the nurse, the aide, anyone who helps out there. This could be a nun, a religious person, but can be alternative as well. And there could be some drama going on and someone who doesn't feed into that. So the block here is the fallen angel and not wanting to feed into that energy of being on the same page with someone you don't agree with, perhaps. And we also have Pisces upright, Scorpio reversed, and Sag reversed here, right? Not wanting to resonate or spend time with someone in this energy because, you know, you become the energy you spend time with. And then we have the Page of Pentacles upright. And there's that energy of too much work or not working out, not aligned, and not sleeping and trying to rise above, or awakening and perhaps wanting to come out about it. And this could be wanting to study the unity consciousness, the Christ consciousness, to learning to be wise and see new perspectives, to just hang out and be still. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed. Four of Wands reversed. So open up those gifts. Zonked out on the table. I keep seeing that. It's so funny. All right. The Queen of Swords. So at home, there may be some instability at home, or perhaps a move or a visit with the Queen of Swords speaking her truth about a lack of peace here, or really tired from traveling. Perhaps Pisces, again, like I said, I was traveling with my daughter. This can definitely represent the two of us. And coming home yesterday, we were definitely both really exhausted. But again, this is coming full circle, perhaps traveling there and back. Maybe you were taking a trip, going there and back, not just one way. But again, feeling whole and complete, speaking some truth about things that are causing you a lack of peace. And it's 7-11 on the clock. There may be a message there for somebody. I don't know if somebody works with 7-11. Right? Maybe someone's at the casino or something. It just turned 12. And that could be July 11th or 12th. Someone just turned 12. On this clock, it's 27:32, which is the Ace of Wands and the Journey. So a new passion, perhaps. Maybe talking to somebody about a new passion of yours, or just trying to clear some stuff that's been coming up in your emotions recently. And then again, healing, forgiving, apologizing, clearing your heart space. Walking away when you need to, or walking away from all this energy you put into something, emotions, to find what's not there, right? And there's eclipse energy here too, which is coming up a lot of my other messages from my twin flame video of the two worlds coming together and building that bridge to each other. Okay, this is somebody being sneaky, sneaking away, or coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the actor space. Okay, so perhaps working on yourself, ending an emotional cycle that's not happy, that should have been over a long time ago, or dealing with a family who's very unhappy, but the matriarch who may be very fine with herself. And there's joy there in healing, in forgiveness, in apologizing, or just healing the heart here. Again, doing inner child work could be coming up for you. And all that really wanted to come up mostly at the end for the next cards was the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles upright. So again, you're coming up as Earth energy as the Knight of Pentacles upright here. So you may be the Queen of Pentacles dealing with the King of Pentacles reversed, which could be a Taurus over here. Okay. So you may be doing with this relationship, whether it's you or your parents or perhaps siblings. Why are the King of Swords coming up? And look at that, we have the Page of Pentacles too. So you have a lot of Pentacles family here. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the King and Queen are right here. So who is the King? Who is the King of Pentacles? He is getting over some kind of loss or regret or sadness. Perhaps sharing or being charitable, settling out, or perhaps expecting people to grovel if they want to get back in their good graces. And it feels more patient, angelic here with the Temperance card here. So these could be also be two partners who are divorcing or not getting along at work. They could be partners at work, but not, emotionally together. Or they could be, a married couple who's getting divorced. It could be for business or for private. This also could be siblings who are not seeing eye to eye. But again, there is charity here, or sharing, and being really patient and balanced. The Queen of Pentacles, at least anyway, with the King of Pentacles reversed. But then we have this imbalance here of the Temperance card is the block for you, because you worried about this, even though it was upright here. You feel like it's a trap. Maybe someone's being nice to you and you don't trust that. That's the block for you, right? Trying to get on the same page with someone. You don't trust that, you feel like they're offering this love, but it's not real. It's just so that they can get their way, that kind of energy. So I want to clarify that again. Pisces, so who is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles upright for you? You could have Sagittarius in your chart. That's saying it is you, okay? That's you. Perhaps some depression here or some arrogance here at home, right? This is very stable. You may have plenty, but you may have a lack of direction here, is what I'm getting. All right, there's a lot of energy going back and forth, and playtime, that's a lot of fun. But when going back, or when it comes to coming back to work or dealing with the King of Cups reversed, you may have conditions of love for you. With the Page of Cups reversed, that could be father and child as well. Right? Maybe there's similarities between you and your father that you're dealing with, or maybe this is you and your child. But they're, like you see some of your negative attributes being reflected in your child so that you can bring it up and work on it, and vice versa, both ways. Maybe there's somebody you need to visit, or you're looking back. It's like looking back at your childhood here and how it applies to what you're going through at the moment. And then we have the King of Pentacles coming through and dumping emotional attachments to this kind of energy of someone who's all about the money, or someone who's ungrounded. Maybe someone lost time, money, or energy recently, or is just spent. Dumping multiple loads, perhaps all must go. That could be yard sales, or getting rid of things they don't need anymore. And again, the different perspectives on a child who's just starting out, who wants stuff at 7:17 on the clock, and then the older person who wants to get rid of stuff and then start weeding things out and getting rid of stuff. Right? There's this energy of holding on, saving, and then tripping up or breaking patterns, dropping the facade, no longer wanting to do the daily grind, or in what you were doing anyway. This could also be bumping into the Queen of Wands reversed, or perhaps someone who's having trouble walking. And then here's this energy of coming together at work to create something, perhaps. Anyway, the King of Pentacles reversed, and then the Queen of Wands reversed here, but the Queen of Cups is upright over here. And again, that could definitely represent siblings. And are the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know, having trouble with something right now? It looks like the masculine may, is not seeing the same way as this Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands, because then she'd be reversed too. All right, the worst is over though, regarding insecurities or lack of tools here, the need for tools, or dealing with manipulation here at work. Perhaps being happy not to be at work, so you don't have to deal with manipulations, but yet there's this need for, this is destined here. So whatever negative energy this represented for you, whether it's insecurities or lack of tools, or a manipulator that you had to deal with, not having all their tools on board, or emotional tools to deal with certain situations, it was destined perhaps to school the goose, to trigger them, to get them going again, to find self-happiness again. Often we don't do things for ourselves unless somebody triggers us. That's coming up too, right? If you have everything given to you, there's nothing to strive for or aspire to. And then we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Perhaps feeling defenseless to this Knight of Swords reversed, or are they feeling defenseless and keeping, their mouth closed? Because this could be a liar, this could be a verbal abuser. And somebody could be feeling very defenseless to that, feeling weak, needing courage and strength. The King of Wands reversed. There could be a fire sign right here who's feeling weak or sick, or the need to fight for himself, to be that dark knight here. You know, walking right past that religious leader and the kids, no matter what they say, it's my life. I want to be free and do what I want to do. Or getting the kid, if you don't walk your dog, we're taking the dog back, or we're going to give it to somebody else because you promised you were going to do it. It's kind of like that, no more putting up with what everyone else is telling you what to do. You know, being firm, walking right over everyone and finding your freedom. And there's the Queen of Pentacles upright again. So she's definitely upright. King of Pentacles is coming up reversed. So the King of Wands might be coming forward towards the Queen of Pentacles, because that maybe they feel like best friends, like the Fool and their loyal friend. And she's next to the Emperor reversed, who may be retiring, or is this a parent you're taking care of and trying to recover them? Perhaps from a bad decision or poor judgment here, a need to swallow their pride and perhaps get back on the horse and get out there for success and attention and leading the way. And there is the King of Swords in his integrity here. So that's the kind of energy you're dealing with right there. Let's pull from the animal deck to see what else is coming up for you, Pisces. It feels quite nice for you. There could be some siblings coming up for you, or perhaps siblings in your family. They may not necessarily be your siblings here, but there's some soulmate energy for you. And again, this energy of the wealthy family, business community. Do you work at a big company or a wealthy place? This can be your family as well, or community, or some kind of legacy here, and offering help to that energy or working for that legacy, right? Wanting to perhaps have the same life that somebody else in your family has. Perhaps getting advice from other people in your family, maybe not necessarily your parents, but maybe your aunts or uncles. That came right out, smooth as silk. The 10 of Summer, 10 of Cups, the prairie dog. It's time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family or close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, balanced children. So maybe you haven't been realizing recently how good you have it, and maybe that's how you're feeling now. Look at that, 2 and 2, the 8 of Summer, both cups energy. Look at that. Really beautiful. The kangaroo says that you feel that there's more to life than what you're living, so it's time to move on. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, or perhaps you're being drawn into what would make you happy. Either way, you're in control. So again, you may be kind of getting yourself grounded in order to spring forward into something new. If you're bored, especially, there's renewal. There you go. The raccoon. They're so cute. That one says it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited for you. Forgive what's been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. So anything you've been through recently, to forgive it and let go so that you can spring forward onto a new path. But it looks like there's an aspect of your life that's quite beautiful now, but maybe it's too comfortable and you want to get into what your true passion is. The underlying energy here is the Princess of Summer. That's that Page of Cups, which is very Pisces for me. Sensitive, kind, open-hearted, and inexperienced. And that Dear One. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So it looks like you might have quite a sweet summer here. And again, don't forget to open some gifts here. Perhaps that's some psychic gifts that are coming down for you. I kind of want to open a book for you. A book. I'm going to open, where'd it go? Yeah. This is the Alchemy book. The Most Holy Trinosophia of Saint Germain, and it's all about alchemy. So I'm going to open this for you, Pisces, since we have, there we go. All right, now I'm going to have to look this up. So this was original transcripts that were transcribed. So 69, just give me a second to look up where page 69 was transcribed. Well, section 10 is 73, so that's past it. So I guess section 9 is the one that we're in here. Yeah. So it talks about, at this section, it signifies Sagittarius. It is most appropriate that the figure of the horse should appear in the symbolism. The Trojan horse, concealing within its body the army of conquering Greeks, represents the occult force of this constellation by which the Trojans, or the material world, fighting to defend Helen, the lunar principle, were finally overcome. In astrology, the 9th house, which corresponds to Sagittarius, is the house of the sacerdotal class, the priesthood, or the mysteries. The hollow horse with the men inside is therefore the temple and its adepts. And in the picture they were describing here, an unusual application is made of this symbolism. A corpse is falling from the horse. Beyond the 9th degree, the physical body cannot go, so therefore it must be cast off. And Sagittarius is, when you finish Sagittarius, you graduate into the 3 keys. Form can go no further. The corpse is cast out of the temple. The Arabic text at the top of the plate reads, "That which is hidden shall be brought into view." And that's the Hierophant, the master of the hidden house. The hidden things are to be stripped off. And they're just talking about the picture here, which wasn't the page you opened to. Was that 69? I can't remember. But I want to give you the analysis of the text here. Ooh, an MB came up there. That's interesting, because that came up for me transcribing it recently. I didn't even realize that. And the Bath of Mary comes up with MB. Mary's Bath, which has to do with an alchemist. The large characters MB refer to the alchemical process whereby the mortification and the destruction of the body is accomplished. The floreate letters are words to be completed by the addition of other letters. When this has been done, the sentence reads, "Seek after the all-powerful Lord, who is the guardian of the tree of life." In the lower half of the figure, a red-robed man is attempting to restore life to the corpse. This is fire, or iron, striving to revivify the ashes, the alchemical emblem. So the analysis of the text that we open to is in the 9th step of the ritual. The initiate comes face to face. How literal can we be here? With the last great enemy, death, which must be experienced, understood, and overcome. In the gloom of the great chamber, with its ebon walls, he perceives the strange horse of Troy. Here is the putrefaction, the end of all ignorance and the gate of life. The initiate spends 9 days in the contemplation of this mystery, and is about to take up some of the foul and disintegrating substance lying piled in the corner, when he is warned by an invisible voice that the time has not yet come. In Sagittarius, the 9th sign of the zodiac, the theory of philosophy is perfected, for the world is created in 6 days, but art is perfected in 9. Hermes writes thus, "But this multiplication, the augmentation of the philosopher's stone, cannot be carried on ad infinitum, but it attains completeness in the 9th rotation. For when this tincture has been rotated 9 times, it cannot be exalted any further, because it will not permit any further separation. After theory comes practice. After operation follows use. The adept, realizing that he always possesses the power to tincture matter, would experiment with the black decaying earth in the 9th chamber, but is prevented from doing so. He must yet receive the 3 greater keys, for the power to accomplish transmutation is imperfect until spiritual vision reveals the proper ends which the adept must accomplish. After leaving the house of putrefaction, the initiate observes that his robe changes color, becoming at last a beautiful green. This is a direct allusion to the alchemical formula. We are told that during the processes of digestion, the alchemical substances change color, which has given rise to its being called the peacock because of its iridescence during one of the periods of its digestion. The various colored garments worn by several degrees of the ancient priestcrafts represented stages of spiritual unfoldment. According to the same rule, in the preparation of the wise man's stone, the base substance passes through the philosophical spectrum, turning from one color to another according to the end which the operator desires to achieve. The three cryptic words with which the section is concluded cause the last sentence to read. The name of the hall is corruption. The name of the first lake is the beginning of corruption, and the name of the second lake, the end of corruption. The three cipher words, when connected, give the meaning: corruption is the beginning of decay, and corruption is followed by death. In the perfecting of the stone of the wise man, it was discovered that it's impossible to unite the various elements into new fundamental patterns until each has been reduced to its most simple and original condition. This reduction, or the destroying of the personality of the elements, is the philosophical corruption which, brought about by art, destroys all the apparent differences in the alchemical materials and renders possible a perfect mingling of their principles to eventuate in the formation of the divine stone. Mystically, the philosophic death is the destruction of the numerous aspects of the personality, so that from the soul and its extensions, or the divine elements, may be formed the diamond soul of the rose cross. Well, there you go. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, and your nature. You alchemist Pisces, rise and be love. See you guys soon.